Alright, what is up YouTube? It is NeoArtDataStreaks and today is my next double wand review. But before I get into that, introducing my new little cute dragon mascot thing. Now, little game I'm going to be doing with him is I'm going to be hiding him somewhere in view. Even if it's just like a tiny bit, because you can still see him right there, but it'll be a tiny bit visible. And if you guys can spot him, in the next video, I'll give you all a shout out. Of course, if that becomes too easy, I'll figure out something a little bit harder for that. But, so, in my next videos, keep an eye out for this guy. He's my little mascot. I don't know what I'm going to call him yet, so that's another thing. In the description below, in the comments below, give me ideas for what to call this guy. And not NeoArt, because that's another dragon of mine. So, good luck with that. So for now, I'm going to set him right there. Okay, so for the wands, I'm going to be doing Kingsley Shacklebots and Professor McGonagall's. Probably the most badass of witches. Oop, can't swear. Sorry, don't demonetize me, please. But Professor McGonagall's and Kingsley Shacklebots. Now I think I'm going to start with the shorter one because I mean look at the size difference on these boxes. Like, okay, they're lined up here, and yet there's still all that space. I'm having to reach around because I'm using a weird stack setup. But we'll start with Kingsley Shacklebots. Can hand me the ruler. So you open the box. It's a nice black box, and you get the wand, which I absolutely love the design of this wand. I like the uniqueness of it. I like that it's actually got a nice gripping spot. And actually, before I started recording, I did a little quick bit of digging. And apparently, this is how he holds it in the movie. Personally, I like having my finger out. Gets a bit more stability for when I'm doing my wand waving and stuff. But, so, quick close-up. The wand hilt. I like the base. I like it. It's very base heavy, though, which could be a problem for some people. But, personally, I don't care for it. I don't really mind that. Just because like it's already settled there. But something else I'm going to start doing is I'm actually going to be measuring out length of the wands if I can, which of course this one's bigger than a foot. So you line it up. There's 0 if I can focus, and if I were to guess, I'd say that it's 13 and a half, maybe? I don't know, don't quote me on that. On second thought, until I find a measuring tape, I'm probably not going to do that. Because I know McGonagall's is a stink load longer than this one. For those of you who are familiar with the movie, with the movies and the books, Kingsley Shacklebot worked in the Ministry of Magic. In the movies, he was the African American dude. Please don't make me sound racist. I don't want to be like that. In the 5th movie, he's the guy who, when Dumbledore did his dramatic thunderclap, or fire clap, as the case seems to have been with his phoenix, and blasted everyone back, he's the guy who stood up, went up to Cornelius and Fudge and said, "You may not like him, Professor," or not Professor, wow, Minister, but you gotta admit, Dumbledore's got style. Because, you know, that's one of my personal favorite lines by him, and if you guys have a problem with me doing that voice, take it to my lawyer. This is a YouTube video. I'm doing this because I want people to have something to watch so that they can distract themselves from life right now. But, you know, again, real quick, one more close-up of the wand. You know, it's a nice black design, which is cool. I like the rough aspect of this area. But that is the wand. Let me know in the description below, or comments. Wow. Oh, it's a Friday, people. You know, it's one of those days. In the comments below what you think of this wand. But onward and outward, we'll move on to the next one, which belongs to Professor McGonagall's, and as I mentioned, is quite a bit longer. So, there's that one. Oop. And apologies for the background noises. So, here we go. The box, Professor McGonagall's name. Now, both of these are from Universal Studios. Well, actually, I got them from the airport store, which I'm really glad that they do have that. They're made by Noble Collections, which is awesome because it means that they're nice and sturdy, which is actually something I forgot to mention about Kingsley's, is that his is very sturdy. But here is the wand in the box. You know, same basic thing. It's also got a nice little ticket. Come on, focus. Thank you. Oop. And of course, I have it upside down. Fragile collectible wand, not a toy. So in other words, don't go around tapping people on the nose with it saying you're a frog. Because I'm totally not guilty of that myself. So here's the wand. I love the design of this one. It probably is tied for second for me. Because, you know, you got the base, nice gem. It's a very good grip. I meant to look at how McGonagall holds this wand. Though I'm sure I'll instinctively get it somehow, but I like that it goes from a dark brown to black. In fact, if I can remember where I put my... Yeah, I need to go back to bed because I just started looking for my phone, you know, ignoring the fact that that's what I'm recording on. But, you know, it's a very nice long wand. And I love Professor McGonagall. I love the actress. I love how she did in another series known as Downton Abbey. She was absolutely fantastic in that as well. You know, I'm not really sure what more to talk about. Aside from, you know, like, as you guys know in the movies and the books, she was the head of the Gryffindor house. She actually did a really good line in the and thanks to a bit of research from somebody else, it turns out that I am actually from habit. This is how she holds it. Like, I don't even know how I do that, people. How? I mean, sure, okay, I love the movies, but I don't really pay attention to how they hold their wands. But in, I believe it was the Half-Blood Prince, she turned to Harry, Hermione, and Ron and asked them and said, you know, whenever there's trouble, why is it always you three? Which I think sums up the life of those three right there. But, you know, let me know in the comments below what you think of this wand. You know, one more quick close-up. You got, starting on this side, dark brown to black, and apparently, fun fact, this piece right here, the clear, is actually a quill itself, which I think that's really cool. Like, I don't even really think about that, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. You know, it makes sense. It's kind of curved too, which helps a lot. Plus, you know, it's good to hold as a pen. If I had another one of these, I would want to try that, but I'm not going to just because I like this wand too much. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this wand, and also which wand you like better. Do you like Kingsley Shacklebot's, or do you like Hermione Granger, or not Hermione, Professor McGonagall's wand better? You know, I'm not really sure what else to talk about at this point, but that is my double review of Kingsley Shacklebot's and Professor McGonagall's wands. So, you know, like I said, let me know in the description, in the comments below, which one you like better. I'll do a quick side-by-side so that you guys can see them, you know, at least of the bases, because the wand blade or extra piece itself is pretty much the same for all of them. But, you know, let me know in the description below which one of these you like better. Just because I like hearing your guys' opinion. And I'm shaking and I do apologize for that. But yeah, this is my double review of these two wands. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, that's great. Hit the bell so that way you can get notifications for when I do my ramblings. If you've hit the bell, you're golden, you're solid. Awesomeness. Next week I'm going to do another Beyblade review because I figure that's how I'll do it, is I'll just flip-flop between wands and Beyblades, which is actually all these boxes, but that's for another time. So yeah, hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below which is your favorite. Keep an eye out for my new mascot. Give me name ideas in the comments, and whichever one I like the best will also earn an instant shout out in the next video if you guys do. If nobody posts names, then I'll just have to choose for myself, which I really don't want to do that because I like having your guys' input. But yeah, so this is Neo Artastrix signing off, saying let it rip.